Antonov An-2. The Antonov holds the record for the aircraft with the longest production life of 45 years and, although it flew slowly, it was in high demand because it could handle extremely bad weather. But of all the Antonov An-2 that were used in the late 90s, only one remains operational today. Wrecked Antonovs lie in several abandoned airfields today. MiG-25 Pu. In 1964, the Mikoyan Gurevich-25 entered the Russian Cold War efforts. This formidable plane was designed to intercept American fighter planes and could reach speeds up to Mach 3.2. The MiG served Russia well and still holds several aviation records, but sadly it had to be discontinued in 1984. Over 1,000 MiG-S were produced. Douglas C-47. The Douglas C-47 was a large military transport aircraft used to carry supplies and paratroopers during the war. We may never know why the Douglas pictured above was abandoned at the secret Zeljava Air Force Base in Croatia. Douglas Aircraft Company must be proud that their planes played an important role in the American war efforts. Cessna 185. You must have seen this one in a lot of movies. This sad-looking Cessna with the broken tail is tied down at Peter O. Knight Airfield, Florida. The Cessna 185 could go as fast as 287 km per hour, seat 6 people and still have room for cargo. By the time production stopped in 1985, almost 4,500 Cessna had been produced. C-47 cargo plane. The photo of this wrecked plane was taken by a German photographer, Dieter Reckel, and although the plane appears to be at peace with the mountains, we can begin to imagine if they were any survivors or how they must be felt as the plane came crashing down. World War II Iceland DC-3. This World War II plane ended its life on the Black Beach, in the south of Iceland. History has it that this white plane crash-landed on a black beach near the Blue Sea. No one lost their lives, no thanks to the pilot. We loved the time we spent checking this plane out. Feel free to check this site out yourself. Soviet An-12. The Antonov 12 was the military transport plane of the Soviets and carried the cargo and paratroopers of the Soviet Air Force. Whenever you have the liberty to fly to Bagram Airport, Afghanistan, try to visit and maybe take a picture or two with this graffiti-covered airplane sitting on tanks and feeling totally lonely. 737 in Bali. We're still curious as to how a 737 could find itself between a wall and forest, let alone be abandoned there. It continues to be one of the weirdest side attraction for tourists in Bali. This plane happens to be in an abandoned quarry that also serves as a climbing destination for tourists.